Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter is Dead was released on June 7th, 1991. It had a budget of $10 million, and it made $25 million at the box office, but it was considered a flop. It only really became popular, like a lot of movies back then, when it hit movie stores.
Went to VHS?
Yep. VHS, and when it aired on TV. Now we're doing fact or fiction here. I've got 7 different statements, and the guys are going to have to guess whether or not that statement is fact or that statement is fiction. And by all means, if you're enjoying this content, please make sure you're clicking like down below and give a comment. Just, like a thumbs up in the comment. All that stuff definitely helps the channel. But first up, here we go. Fact or fiction? The film was originally pitched as a dark comedy inspired by Weekend at Bernie's. Frank.
That sounds fact.
Lan.
Sure, fact.
You guys are correct. That is a fact. The original script leaned heavily into dark comedy, with the dead babysitter playing a much bigger on-screen role, almost like a morbid prop throughout the movie, a la Bernie. Studio execs toned it down and shifted the focus toward teen empowerment and workplace satire, leaving most of the body humor off-screen.
No.
Number 2. Fact or fiction? Christina Applegate was the first and only choice for the lead role of Sue Ellen in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Lan.
Fiction. Has to be.
Frank.
Yeah, I'm going to go fiction.
You are both correct. It is fiction. Applegate was already well known from Married with Children, but she was not the first choice. Several rising stars at the time, including Winona Ryder and Jennifer Connelly, were reportedly considered. Applegate landed the role after the studio decided they needed someone who could balance attitude and vulnerability.
Get you a Bundy, kid.
It said rising stars like Winona Ryder and Jennifer Connelly. They were, I don't want to say they were established already.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they were already pretty known. Next up, number 3, fact or fiction? The fashion show at the end was inspired by a real LA teen designer. Frank.
Sounds fact.
Lan.
I'll go fiction.
Frank gets the point. It is a fact. The elaborate fashion show scene was inspired by actual teen fashion contests that were popular in Los Angeles during the late 80s. Costume designers worked with real youth fashion consultants to make the outfits feel both playful and surprisingly legit. And I just remember when they dyed that dog pink. All right, next up. This is a good one here. You ready? Fact or fiction? David Duchovny plays one of the sleazy office guys in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Lan.
I think that's fact.
Frank.
Yeah, it's complete fact.
Hell yeah, it is. That is a fact. Before The X-Files, David Duchovny had a supporting role as Bruce, the snarky, uptight office nemesis. He was awesome in this movie. His character spends most of the movie trying to sabotage Sue Ellen's rise through the corporate ranks. I'm telling you, it's great.
Look at his shirt. That's friggin' awesome.
He has kidneys on it.
No, the kidney beans.
There's a brain.
Next up, fact or fiction? The iconic line, "I'm right on top of that, Rose," was improvised by Christina Applegate. Frank.
I'm gonna go fiction.
Lan.
I don't picture her as a off the top of the head person. I'm gonna go fiction too.
Yeah. You both get the point. It is fiction. The line was written into the script, but Christina Applegate's delivery of it was so perfect that it became the film's most quoted moment. It's been referenced in memes, interviews, and even merchandise. And Applegate has said that she had no idea it would become so iconic.
Isn't that the woman that was in Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yes.
Yeah, the bartender.
There you go.
Look at Frank connecting dots. I've always wondered how we could maybe play a game that would be kind of like a 6 Degrees. It would just be really difficult to essentially map it out, I guess.
Map it out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Map it out.
All right, here we go. Next up, fact or fiction? Christina Applegate did all of her own driving stunts. Lan.
Fiction.
Frank.
I'll go fact.
Lan ties it up at 4 apiece. It is fiction. While Applegate did some of her own driving for basic scenes, stunt drivers were used for anything risky, especially the food truck sequence. The production took special care to limit on-set danger for insurance reasons, especially since she was the lead. All right, we're all tied up. It's time for the final one. Here we go. Fact or fiction, the original ending of Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead had the babysitter's family come back for revenge. Frank.
That was the ending?
Fact or fiction? You have to guess whether or not that was the original ending. Did you forget what we do here?
That's what I was saying.
Did you stroke out?
No, I was saying that was like what the original ending was. I was like misheard the, and then I started thinking.
We lost him, Lane. He's got that 1,000-yard stare.
That'd be a perfect like sequel. I'm gonna go fiction.
Okay, Lan.
Fact. Why not?
Yeah,
Sounds good.
even through all that stumbling, Frank gets the point. Yeah, it was fiction.
That was my game.
Yeah,
Just
there's
throw
no
Alan off.
there's no version of the script where the babysitter's family returns for revenge. However, there was an alternate ending where the kids get caught and have to explain everything in court. But that was scrapped because it was too heavy.
All right.
Dishes are done, man.
What was that guy's name? I meant to bring that up.
We were talking about him like what, a couple months ago?
Yeah. Keith Coogan. Yeah, that guy was 90s all around. It was Adventures in Babysitting, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, Toy Soldiers. Man.
Have you seen pictures of him now?
Yeah, he looks like you would expect him to look.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. You brought that up just because he looks the way that you would expect him to look?
Yep.
Aging, man, aging.
Well, that other kid
I got
behind
a story
Christina
for you.
Ricci, he was in a few different movies in the 90s, always with the same bowl cut and everything as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's still doing stuff, man.
I said Christina Ricci. I got Christina Applegate.
You got tiny nipples on the brain.
I do. Now I want to go find Tiny Nipple Ricci.
I just looked him up just to make sure I was correct or not. Or if it wasn't just like a dream. They are still tiny.